Well, hello everyone.
What's
and welcome
up, crankers?
back to another episode of the Crankshaft.
Some friends have decided that, as far as roles go, that Chris is Crank and I am Shaft.
I guess. I mean, it's my YouTube channel, sort
Sure.
of. So, does that make me? The
I mean,
crank?
I think if one of us is a Crank, it is probably more likely me. You're very
fair.
friendly and kind. So, but you know.
But then
whatever.
why? And then I'd be the Shaft.
You know. Well, I mean, look. Shaft is a cool guy.
That's true. Shaft is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Never really watched that show, but he seems cool from the songs.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're playing Flesh and Blood today.
Welcome. It's the show about playing Flesh and Blood in paper to try to get better. I didn't make U.S. Nationals this year because I suck, but David's going.
I
pretty soon.
did. Hello.
Yeah, maybe when this episode comes out, it's U.S. Nationals weekend, possibly. Who knows? He could be there winning it all right now. And you could say you watched him here before you watched him on stream.
Boy, let me tell you, if I ever get put on a stream game, the absurdity of that event, just like how oh god, they'll never let me be on TV again. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, you have, as a viewer, have seen the faces he likes to make to hand cams and card cams.
I
And
wonder if
shit.
they specifically tell people it's like, hey, don't do dumb bullshit like that, or if people.
Probably not. I don't. It's hard to imagine, but maybe.
Yeah.
But you should ask a friend who's been put on camera at some point if they're like, "Hey, don't do anything stupid."
I did see like the flyer that they get, like the note, the like laminated thing that says like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
don't curse on camera. But
Sure. Yeah. That one makes sense.
Other than that, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
what are we playing today?
Well, I am playing Zen again because Ninja is really fun. I don't want to try to
Damn,
learn the new
ninja pervert.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm trying something different this time. A hero and a class that I know how to play. Maxx, the Hype Nitro.
Maxx, the mech for people who are like, I like playing mech, but why isn't he a quirked up white boy goated with the sauce? Why do I have to play as a girl? Now all your dreams can come true.
I'm sorry that you hate his swag.
He's swagged out 1 million.
He swags too hard. His vibe too different. They'll kill him.
His wrench too bad. His mech too different. No, it's all true. Maxx is very quirked up. Yeah, because Maxx has got a new card, Supercell, in Mistveil, which you were jokingly referring to as a Bright Lights card on like one of our local Discords. But then didn't James White say that it was in Bright Lights for a long time, and then they didn't quite know how balanced it was?
Absolutely should have been in Bright Lights.
I think it would have been fine, yeah. Especially because Dromai existed at the time, so it's like, is a slow combo deck even automatically going to be able to win? I don't know, but they learned their lesson.
They said that they did the same thing with Arcane Barrier for Teklavasa.
Right.
So like, I can't wait to see what fucking bullshit card Dash.io was supposed to get that would have made her actually playable and fun, that they're holding back till, the All Arcane expansion slot.
We will see.
Anyway.
But yeah, I think Maxx is a very cool hero. It's like, without specifically making, like in CC, he's basically, his goal is to like make the mech, but I feel like you can imagine if the mech didn't exist, like other builds.
Well,
right?
there are
like,
other archetypes as well. Like I have been having in faster matchups, Evo Facebreaker has been really interesting and fun.
What does that one do?
That is when you it's an instant speed Evo for the arm slot, where when you play it, you destroy X number of hyperdrivers you have in play. You prevent 2 times, you prevent 2 times the number of damage, 2x damage for the number of hyperdrivers that you destroy.
Yeah.
And then every time you boost, you can banish a hyperdriver underneath Evo Facebreaker to give it +2. You can do that multiple times a turn. It's like a Teklo Pounder that you can activate multiple times a turn.
Yeah, I think I had one in draft once, and I was like, this card is kind of crazy.
It's busted.
It's pretty cool, yeah. So the drivers go under it when you destroy them?
Exactly.
Kind of a thing? Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty
Sorry,
cool.
yeah, it's not destroying, it's putting the drivers underneath Evo Facebreaker.
Also works well with like token drivers, since they amended the rules to let tokens live under cards. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's
you can do some pretty busted things.
Yeah, he's and the mech is awesome, and just like having a hero that can like get inside a robot suit and deal 40 damage.
We love to get in the robot. We are all Shinji. So I guess we don't love to get in the robot. But anyway,
would you like to roll?
I would love to.
Initiative.
All right. Call evens or odds.
Even.
Damn it.
Even again. I'll go second.
Okay.
I will equip my stuff. I have this beautiful, just like real life, 12 petal. I have the Stride of Reprisal. have the Traverse, and the Tiger Stripe Shuko, and the Kakara.
Okay. I have the Tecloplasm pistol,
Nice.
of course. The Achilles accelerator.
Oh, no wrench. Okay. Pistols are better.
That is a great point. Should I be? Is this a? This might actually be a Banksy matchup.
Okay. Oh, just for more damage on the weapon.
Yes. Where? Hang on. I have to find the rest of my equipment.
The magic of editing. No time will pass at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I also might not want to block, and then you can put more stuff on.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, I think this actually is 100% a Banksy matchup. So never mind. We're playing Banksy.
Yeah, pistol.
The
He's
wrench.
been playing the wrench the entire time. Unfortunately, a wrench is not a gun, right? So
it is not a gun.
Powers up a gun. Yeah.
Hyper X3 in the head slot.
Nice, nice.
Galvanic Bender in the arm slot. That'll give my mech +1 attack.
Thanks to the material keyword.
And Tekla Foundry Heart. Classic mainstay. I also, as far as tokens go, will be having hyperdrivers that I will make as part of my hero ability. And this is not in deck, but I have the mechanoid token for when I because I have the Marvel here and I like to use it, but I don't want to put it in my deck.
You don't have 4 copies of the Marvel to shuffle in.
Exactly.
Is this all cold foil here?
This is, yes. I'm a little pervert.
Yeah.
Except the hero. I don't have the hero token in cold foil.
Weird. I might actually still have a Maxx. I forget. How did you get cold foil Maxx? Was it?
I think that was it was the other ProQuest top 8 gift.
Yeah, alongside Dash.io.
Also, yeah, there was the one that wasn't Dash.io. I didn't need. I should probably trade for that at some point.
I might actually have one, so maybe we can do a little wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, should see what the value on it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right. Good luck.
Good luck.
And have fun.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Joke's on you. I wanted to do that anyway.
I did have that thought that it might be nice for you to go first, but I think going second is still very nice for me as the ninja player.
Sure. We'll play a data link. We'll boost.
Sure.
Boosting a recharge.
Okay. 3 on hit, opt 1. Defend for 3 with an aspect of tiger body.
Sounds good. I am going to break the chain.
Okay.
We will pitch 2 to activate Max's hero ability to make a hyperdriver. Floating 1. We will make a single hyperdriver. That is still activated, so we'll do that.
Choosing to crank it or not?
I will choose to crank it, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So now it has 1 steam counter? Okay.
Correct. Cool. And then I will spend my 1 remaining floating to play Supercell to make another hyperdriver.
Nice.
Put a counter back on the hyperdriver I made with his hero ability.
Oh, sure. Create a hyperdriver token with 1 steam counter. Put 1 steam counter on 1 target hyperdriver. And X is not 3 or greater, it's 1, but you don't have 1 in there anyway. Oh yeah, Supercell isn't even legendary, so you just have 3 of these in the deck.
Exactly.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, I will do that and pass to you.
Sure. I have nothing on your turn, so I will just draw back up and see what I can do. Okay, so Arsenal and 2 drivers.
Not bad start.
Not bad at all.
If you missed the last episode, the wonderful proxy Chris is running for the chest equipment slot.
Take a look. It's pretty good.
That's official.
Yeah. Yeah, James White mailed this to me himself.
Yeah.
I will start with a Descendant Gust Wave for 3 go again.
I will take 3.
Okay. Pay 1 to play a Mauling Key for 5.
This does not have go again.
It's not comboed. It combos off Tiger.
Okay, so if it hits, it deals 6 instead. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, but it's not comboed.
Yeah, if it was after a Tiger.
Yes.
It's just a critical strike currently.
Yeah, I'm going to take 5.
Okay. I will move to Arsenal.
Sounds good. I will start by playing a data link. We will boost.
Sure.
Boosting a Supercell that destroys 1 hyperdriver. Counter goes down to 1 on the other, and I am floating 2.
Sure.
On hit, of course, I get to opt 1.
You do get to opt 1. No blocks.
Sure. Take 3.
Yeah.
I will opt. We'll put that to the bottom.
Sure.
We'll play a 0 to 60 for 4.
Sure.
Boosting a data link.
Sure. And you have 2 in
Still
hand.
floating 2. Yep.
Sure. I'll say no blocks.
Okay.
Or-
Take 4.
I'm going to do this. Put my stride there, put a tiger in hand.
Sure.
Take 3.
Sure.
Don't want to get too fancy and miss out on blocking.
Sure. Throttle for 6. Boost.
Sure.
Boost a pulse wave harpoon.
Okay.
That's for 6.
Sounds good. I will say no blocks. Take 6.
Sure. I'm going to pitch to activate Max's ability. Make a hyperdriver.
Sure.
I will crank it.
Okay.
Floating 1. And I will swing Banksy for 3.
I'll take 3.
Sure. I will put a counter back on one of my hyperdrivers.
Sounds good. I'm gonna start with Art of War. Pitch an Art of War. Banish to draw 2, +1/+1. So I'll banish this Crouching Tiger that I created and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. It's weird. I'm gonna play another Art of War. I will choose the same modes. I'll banish this Tiger Swipe, so +1/+1, and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Art of Wars.
It's a lot of Art of Wars. It's kind of all of them. And I think now, as we like to say locally, never punished.
Yeah. Okay.
Had a bit of a weird hand to keep and play out Art of War, but I think this should work. I will gonna play Wind Chakra, hold priority, pass over, so I banish a card from your graveyard.
Okay.
Don't think it matters what I banish.
Nope.
But I'll get rid of the Supercell.
Okay.
And then...
I feel real silly when I play Evo Recall and bring that back into my deck.
It's fair. Inner Chi transcends, and I'll gain a resource. And so my next Tiger will get +3.
First Tiger coming in for 5 already.
Yeah. So I'll activate Zen, pitch the Chi, put a Tiger in my hand, and then what am I getting? Just make more Tigers with double Art of War up. I'll get an Aspect of Tiger body. And I'll play a blue Descendant Gust Wave.
No.
4, 3.
Okay. 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, one of them is the Tiger.
Sure. Not too scary. Yeah, we'll take 3.
Sure. I'll play this Red Bonds of Ancestry for 6, and I will trigger its effect to banish Aspect of Tiger Body, get the last one out of my deck.
Making a lot of Tigers on a double Art of War turn. Why do I feel like... I'm learning now. I feel like I'm going to get Tiger Swiped at some point in this turn.
Is a pretty good on hit. And also kind of still just the main one. Like back before Zen existed and there was just Kitty Cat Katsu, people were kind of like, well, the deck could be good, but if people understand how to block Tiger Swipe and don't let it hit, then you don't really do anything crazy. You just make Tigers, play that, they block it, and then nothing happens. So that one's coming in for 6 with Go again.
Yeah, we'll take 6.
Okay. Then I'm gonna play Aspect of Tiger. So the combo of being a red attack action makes it have Go again. It's for 5, and I make a Tiger in my banished. So this one that I banished for Art of War will be playable this turn.
We'll block 3 on that one, take 2.
Sure. Then play another of these. So that's 5. Go again. I will say we have 2 Tigers playable from banished.
What's the base attack on Tiger Swipe?
It is 2.
2, and then it gets what if you played a Tiger beforehand?
Here, actually, I banished my proxy. If it's after a Tiger, it's +2, Go again, and on hit, it makes X Tigers in your banished zone that you can play, where X is how many
4,
you
so it would be
control.
coming out. I would need to be able to block 6. Okay.
Yeah. It could also get Shuko since it has 2 base. So far this turn, Gust Wave. Actually, yeah, it won't get Shuko because the Tiger will get the Shuko effect.
That's fine. We'll block 3, take 2.
Okay. Then I'll play a tiger from hand, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damage can't be prevented, and go again.
Sure. Block 3, take 3.
Sure. Then I'll play one of my tigers that isn't banished, so that will come in for 2.
Take 2.
And then one more of my tigers that's in banished for 2.
Take 2.
And then tiger swipe.
Yep, there it is.
For 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 2, and would make 3 tigers.
2, 3, 6.
Sure. Block 6. Blocks are good. I will pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow.
Lucked out a little bit. I mean, I think I was pretty likely to draw something that would help the turn, but it was like the first Art of War drew like another Art of War and I think another tiger swipe. So I had 2 in hand. So it was like one of those weird like bonds and tiger swipe.
Right. I'm just gonna pass back to you.
Sure. Gonna play Ancestral Harmony. So I banished the top card of my deck. If it has combo, I can play it.
Does not.
But my combos get +1 this turn. Then
3 cards in hand?
yeah.
Okay.
Play Preserve Tradition, so I put an action card from my graveyard on the bottom. There's something that I want. Let's see. I'm gonna put this Aspect of Tiger Body.
Okay.
And then I will Transcend and gain a resource. Tiger in my hand. I'll activate Zen.
There's a lot of sitting here waiting for him to do stuff.
That is what Ninja does turn into sometimes. Advantage 100 wins.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes combo Ninja decks are like the waiting for your mom to finish at the grocery store when you're 10 of card games.
Not wrong.
Yeah. 100 wins for 4 from Harmony.
We'll take 4.
Sure. 100 wins for 5.
Block 3 and then the other armor.
Sure. Play Tiger for 0.
No blocks?
Sure. And then Pouncing Key for 5.
Take 5.
Okay. I will pass.
This has not gone well for me, and I don't have a lot of optimism about where this game is going for me. But
yeah, I feel like
we will do our best.
I feel like Ninja is going to be a thorn in Max's side. In
Double
general.
Art of War, always tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe this deck might be playable in this meta, but if this is how the Zen matchup feels, I'm suddenly a lot less optimistic.
Yeah.
This feels worse than the new matchup.
Oh yeah, because you have a lot of blues that New's trying to steal.
Yeah, we're going to pitch, play a recharge. Sure. Put a counter on a hyperdriver, floating 1.
And then next attack you boost is +4.
Yes.
Cool.
So I will then play a jump start. We will boost, pulse wave harpoon. Counter comes off each. I will be. So I spent 1 to do that, but I get 2 back.
Sure. Each driver. Okay, and that's coming in for 5.
No, it'll be 9.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're at 3. You have no armor left. Looks like a turn I try to go for the kill if I can. So what am I think it's the time to just block with my traverse and look for a chi.
Gross.
What do you know? 1 right at the bottom. Yeah, this card is pretty nuts.
Yeah, I mean, just 6 value. At least.
Yeah, it's like whatever you value the chi at, which is definitely more than 3.
I mean, if it goes against your a pouncing key, and you have a tiger, like, just gets you 4.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm taking 7. Okay.
Okay. I'll Foundry Heart.
Sure. Break it to chain.
Floating 3. We will make a hyperdriver. using Max's ability, we will crank it.
Okay.
I only brought 2 hyperdriver tokens. That was short-sighted of me.
Here, you say a dice as a driver?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah, I feel the same about having
hyperdriver.
two tigers sleeved up here. I feel like I need 4 or 5.
And I will swing Banksy for 3.
Sure. I will take 3.
Sure. We'll put a counter back on a hyperdriver.
Okay.
And I will pass to you.
Okay. Gotta activate Zen with the Chi. So tiger in hand. What combo card do I want? I just want this guy again. The aspect of tiger body.
Okay.
Just gets everything right. Do I have just a nice middle of the chain card? Okay. Starting with the tiger. 4-0.
No blocks?
Sure. No reactions. I'll play a breed anger.
That has non-hit, yes?
This is just when it attacks. If it combos off tiger,
I see.
it gets go again, and I make a tiger and banished, which I can play.
Block 3, take 1.
Sure. Then
It's flexible, so it has the hit. Okay.
Yeah. Aspect of tiger body, so it combos alpha red attack, so go again and make another tiger and banish, which I can play. So I have 2.
Sure. This is for 3?
Yeah, and I paid 1 for that, so I was like 2. Yeah.
Block 3?
Sure. Pay 1, play Levels of Enlightenment. I pitched 2 blue cards, so I'll choose go again, draw a card.
Okay.
So I'll draw a card.
Block 3?
Sure. I'll play 1 of these tigers, so that will just be coming in for 1 from Shuko. There's no buffs.
Take the 1.
Okay. I'll play Tiger Swipe. It's 4, go again.
I can block 3.
Okay. Good game.
GG. Yep. I don't think if Zen is actually a significant part of the meta, I don't think you can play Maxx, is what I'm realizing.
Seems tough.
Which is interesting because like Hybrid Dash had a pretty reasonable matchup into Phi. This is, I kind of wonder maybe if just like the hardcore Facebreaker damage race thing maybe doesn't go better into this.
Oh, just have like a sideboard where you're just racing on damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
You have it, but it. But also, I don't know if that. I don't know if the damage output is there to keep up with this.
Yeah, I mean, it might be tough for Hybrid Dash as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just like the way that this deck can like abuse bonds similarly to Katsu, and like I feel like one of the biggest things is that you get to play stuff like Blue Descendant Gust Wave, where it costs 1, so it's really bad with Kodachis, but then it just lets you have like a blue starter for your transcending.
Sure.
And I don't know. I mean, maybe people are going to figure out answers to Zen. Like, so certainly there's plenty of stuff that's
well, I
like,
mean,
good
it seems
against
like
Ninja.
hand disruption. Like the game, the new game felt like it was there for me if I was playing better in the last episode.
Yeah.
But this felt like just a steamroll. Now, granted, you got double Art of War, and then double Art of War into a Ancestral Harmony turn, so it was like basically double Art of War into Art of War.
Yeah, it's like that's one of the messed up things about Zen is like how many anthems he gets to run. And Ancestral Harmony is like seems better in Zen because it's a blue starter, so it's like it can let you transcend and get a turn going. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because like a lot of people have described Enigma as like a deck that's basically asking for a damage check or like a stat check of a deck.
Sure.
And then they also printed Zen in the same set that is like, by the way, here's like a deck that does really well at just like pushing numbers into Enigma. Kind of like when Phi and Dromai came out in the same set, like Phi, and definitely at the time, like Phi was just completely like unwinnable for Dromai because Dromai was slower than Phi still had stubbies.
Sure.
They didn't have any of the dusts. Not that the dusts really matter against Phi, but just like the deck was more constrained. So maybe we'll see some like weird dust type stuff for Enigma.
Yeah.
To like improve her power level a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, I mean, this kind of makes me want to play Azalea, honestly. So I feel like Azalea could really ruin your day.
I think so, yeah. I feel like I would, if I'm going to sit down and play Ninja into Azalea, I would probably rather play Katsu. Because Katsu at least has the advantage of, like, Azalea blocks poorly. So if you get a turn that you can get an attack in, then you can, like, get the tutor, find your combo pieces, whatever. Zen is, like, you do kind of have to draw your Transcend card to ever actually get going on popping off like that.
Right.
And you also just have less on hits that Azalea has to care about. So you can like trade on damage, and maybe I'll even be like making tigers, but Azalea doesn't really care about trading damage.
Yeah, it's
she
like,
trades back more.
Yeah, especially if, you know, if I find the right arrow hand, it's like, all right, I'll go to 20 with you at 35 and, you know.
For sure. Yeah. Maybe if I have like a really crazy Art of War turn. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of potential with like Zen's hero ability, because it feels like whenever you draw a Gust Wave and you have a chi, you can be like, oh, I'll just get a Bonds and then get whatever I want.
Right.
A lot of flexibility. But yeah, I think that's one reason Azalea will be quite good, because she also feels like she'll have a great matchup into Enigma potentially, just by running Dreadbore.
Sure.
Turning off the D-Reacts. What do you call it? People were already running Murkmire Grapnel for Prism, right? So that's just like another obvious include.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, Azalea looking pretty good.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll try that in the next one.
That sounds good.
All right. Until then, thank you all for watching.
Keep cranking, I think is what we
cranking.
say. On the episode without you, we were trying to figure out what we say, and I was like, I think we just say keep cranking.
Yeah, get out there and do some cranking, all right?
Yeah. Hope you crank well at your nationals.
I will say, we got a comment on a couple of videos ago that like, hey, why are you guys called the Crankshaft, but none of you have played Mechanologist? So I hope you're happy. I did this for you.
Citric did crank a lot this episode.
Exactly. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Bye.